On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Just about ready to roll here. And towing the slab here, Luis Castillo.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Down the right field line and a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Next offering is down low. 3-1. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
The left fielder, number 44.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Left-hand batter waits. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. First and second here, no outs. On the ground left side, 6. And he can't come up with it. Feeds to second, out there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Big RBI for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Michael Brantley stands in. Fouled off. He was late. One out. Runners at first and second. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Astros 1, and the Mariners coming to bat. Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the mound today, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Into center. McCormick has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Digging in, Cal Raleigh. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, out towards right center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. Offense held in check there. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Astros 1 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu. Jose Abreu, one of those guys with kind of a quirky number 79. It was a number his mother chose for him way back when. She said, pick a unique number and make it yours. Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Good eye right there.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next one is off the plate. And it's 3-2. And a pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the pitch. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Now here is Jeremy Pena. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Two outs. In the air, left field, down the line. Kelnick gliding in towards the infield and makes the grab. And that'll do it. So the Astros lead one. They lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners. Teoscar Hernandez. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Kicks and fires. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Runner at second. Nobody out. This to third. Over to Abreu. That's one out. The bottom of the second.
Batting 6, the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Runner at second here, one gone. Pitch misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Over to Abreu, and that's an out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Mike Ford.
And it'll bring up Mike Ford.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
At the belt and fires. Hot shot to third. Bregman to first. What a play to end the inning. One left for Seattle. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Jose Altuve.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Next pitch misses inside. And that's ball 2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
And now it's Alex Bregman. He reached on a walk his first time. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. Kicks and deals. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, Boog, a lot of guys would love to be taken in the first round and 2nd overall, but Alex Bregman seems to have carried that as a chip on his shoulder over the years, not being the number 1 pick overall. And he's played in such a way where he's always trying to show people that he's the best, and it's translated on both sides of the ball.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. The relay not in time. He's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 on with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Michael Brantley. He hit into a double play his first time up. Righty delivers. Fly ball down the right field line. This one's got a chance. Home run. That was a moonshot. 3rd home run of the season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Jose Abreu up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's off the mark. 2-1. Line drive, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back in Seattle, and now the first baseman, Ty France.
The first baseman,
Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. That's to third. Pena throws across the diamond. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
batting ninth, the second baseman, Rojas.
Here's Josh Rojas. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's two down.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. Flied out to center in his first at bat. The wind and the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Two now. He goes down looking. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick.
That one misses, and that's ball two. Righty to the plate. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez makes the play, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher,
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That's to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe. Runner on at first with one gone. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. And a 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. One left for Houston, but they're in front 4-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. Now, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio
Julio Rodriguez, you're talking about one of the top young players in all of baseball, Chris. So talented, a Rookie of the Year, an All-Star, and a Silver Slugger.
And what I love about this kid is that he's all about the team. As much talent as he has, he could be focused on his individual numbers, but you can tell the way that he plays the game that they feed off of his energy.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh, flied out his first time.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a swing and a miss. One away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
First offering, runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And there's two away.
The left fielder, number 10, Jared Kelenic.
Now the left fielder, Jared Kelenic, grounded out his first time. On the ground to third, and foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Nice grab. Fires to first. They get the out, and that'll do it.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And welcome back. At the plate, Alex Bregman.
Baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Back to the mound. It hit him. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Yordan Alvarez now at the plate. Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luis Castillo won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Isaiah Campbell.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So a man aboard, and stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here comes the pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three balls, two strikes the count. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mike Ford at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Ty France.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swung on, belted. McCormick ranging back on it. Looking up against the wall, and brings it in. Nobody left for Seattle. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's Michael Brantley.
The designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So next up for Houston, Jose Abreu. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Rodriguez going back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
2-2. Bounced out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. That's out number 3. So they go quietly there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, where we go bottom 6. And now for Seattle, Josh Rojas. And he deals. And there's the strike.
Well, these Mariners looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Over to Abreu. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And now it's going to be J.P. Crawford. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
On the ground, Bregman to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
And stepping in is the speedy Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. The 2-1. Out to short. in there safely.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. The 1-1. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Mariners leave 1. They trail it here 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Yainer Diaz. Right-handed reliever. In the dirt. Raleigh whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And the batter now, Jeremy Pena. Check swing didn't go. And it's 2-1.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
On the ground to short. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 1 for 3. Pickoff move to first, and he just got his hand in there. Ball to strike. Fouled off left side. Runner. 1-2 now. Altuve waits. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Rip towards third. Tosses to first, and they get Bregman for the out. And that is that. So the Astros lead 1. They lead 4-0.
Please join us with the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder.
The Mariners in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. His 27th home run of the season. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Jared Kelnick. Swing and a ball popped up. Bregman is under it, and there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Eugenio Suarez digs in now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
And now the DH, Mike Ford. Here's a 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCormick on the run. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 2 down. Oh, he throws it away. And this ball is going to wind up out of play.
The first baseman, number 23.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And here it comes. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 1 run closer for Seattle after this solo shot. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New pitcher on now, Taylor Saucedo.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. That's hard hit on the line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball left side. And it gets by him.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. Looking to do more of what he did back in the third.
No doubt. That 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game. And an important swing of the bat.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Well done behind the dish. Bullpen activity starting up now. Matt Brash, the young right-hander, up and throwing. One, two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here, a couple runners on, 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Roll to short, could be 2. Crawford over to second, and that's 2. Nothing across, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners 1. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Josh Rojas getting ready to hit.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So the batting order turns over. And now here is J.P. Crawford. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Smoked on the ground, a second. Awesome play there.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. Can't glove it cleanly. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Dominic Leone on the pitch here.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Chas McCormick now at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a couple more. It's 6-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That one ripped left field. Out of here. Jose Altuve will touch them all. His 18th home run of the season. It's 7-1.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
On the ground, out to short. On to France, out. And they get Bregman for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Alvarez.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. Left-hand batter waits. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom 9. Now here is Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. In the air out to center. McCormick hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Jared Kelenic. Ground ball to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Eugenio Suarez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And the righty deals. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Altuve. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches. Really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.